Hey everyone, we are Tony and Sonia, and after more than 20 years of teaching, we finally decided we'd had enough and it was time for some adventure. So we quit our jobs, rented out our house and sold pretty much everything we owned. And while most midlife crises end up with a sports car, we bought a narrowboat called Kimberley-Jo. And along with our newest crew member Willow, we travel all over the UK's stunning and beautiful canal network. It'd be great if you came along and joined us on Same Ship, Different Day.
Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. This week we encounter some leaky locks which makes work hard for the lockkeeper and Tony. We explore a really old church in the centre of Grafton Regis and find out about its famous visitors. And this week I also find out that Willow, our puppy, has got really cheap tastes. Join us on the Same Ship, Different Day.
So as you can see, we're in a beautiful spot here in Grafton Regis, and we're going to have a little explore, go up and check out the church, because we've heard some pretty cool things about that church, so we'll see if it's true.
You pressed record.
Take off. Home point updated.
So this is the church at Grafton Regis, steeped in history. I'm going to go and find out a little bit more about it, but it is beautiful. So this is St Mary the Virgin Church. It is a 12th century church. The advowson was granted to Robert Count of Mortain, half-brother to William the Conqueror, in 1190. It was bought by the manor, which was in this area, was bought by Henry VIII's grandparents, and it was visited by both Elizabeth I and James I on several occasions. And then it was destroyed in the Civil War in 1643. And the present manor was built in 1650 and is now part of the Priory Group of Brain Injury Services. Grafton House is just on the other side of that part of the church there. And Henry VIII spent part of his summers here because he likes the hunting around here, and then he added the Regis onto the end of Grafton as part of a royal decree. There you go, a little bit of history. Walking in the footsteps of James I, Elizabeth I and Henry VIII. But we would never have known about this if we hadn't moored up just down the road. Things you'd find out. Some beautiful little cottages or houses, mansions, just tucked away off of the road through Grafton Regis. The view from this house must be worth every penny.
Right, see here, Sonia's bought in this summer's must-have bag, fanny pack.
It has poo bag dispenser, couldn't get that to work today. Poo bags, treat pouch, place to put your keys, and more importantly, a water bowl for the pup star.
And then also, which is really good, Sonia's a bit of a snob when it comes to the puppy. Just in time, she's just come up. So we've also got a new harness, because on every vlog we saw, Sonia saw this one.
And it's got a really good handle for yoiking her out of the canal, look. So yeah, she's big enough for that now.
Yeah, we saw on all the vlogs. And then the other funny bit is, when we first got her, we bought just some Tesco's pet food.
Puppy food.
And what was it, son?
I didn't like her having cheap puppy food.
So what happened?
I went and bought her a bag of other puppy food. That's not the most expensive puppy food, but I went up a couple of ranges, put it that way.
Yeah.
12 kilos of it I bought.
12 kilos. Right, do you want to just show us?
Yeah. I can show you. I can't stand there.
Yeah, you got arms in you.
It's really heavy. It's 12 kilos.
Yeah, go on then. It's a workout for you.
Right. Oh, God.
So, she bought this, right? Straight in, bought that wag. Then what happened, Sam?
She turned her nose up at it. She didn't eat. No. I mean, we did it. I did it. So I did it so you have to put 10% in and wean them off the cheap rubbish. But she just ate all the other bits except for this.
Wag. It was so funny. Just left in the bowl was the wag.
So then I thought, oh, I don't know. So then I did a blind taste test. I gave her 2 dinners, a wag dinner and a cheap supermarket home brand dinner, and she wolfed the home brand dinner down. So
yeah, so she's now, little puppy's now eating again, aren't you? She's now looking at this like, oh, get that stuff out of here, she's saying.
Pets at Home do a thing where you can take in dog food and they give it to like pet food banks. So I'm going to do that. So they do take it as it's open. A lot of charities don't take it because it's already been opened.
Yep, so there's enough to feed a Great Dane for a year there, which is perfect. We're using it as ballast at the moment. Oh,
it's making our boat list. But when we go to adult food, she will have no choice. She's going on to better food.
Yeah, and then we thought it was going to happen with the harness as well. So we went in and we got a cheap Pets at Home harness, which she loved. Didn't bother her at all. She didn't try and chew it, didn't try and bite it. And then the minute we got this posh one, we put it on her and she started trying to take it off her.
But she's fine with it now.
Maybe.
No,
I think she prefers the other one though.
No, she doesn't. So, plant update. When we were at Cosgrove last time, I planted out some tomato plants and some strawberries into, I can't remember what these are called, propagators. Last year I got some from a garden centre and it didn't do very well. So this year I thought I'd start my own from seed. I wasn't too late, and this is where we are at now. There we go. And they're all almost ready to be transferred to slightly bigger pots. That one had to come out early. I brought that a bit too early, so I hope that's okay. But these are growing nicely. I've been growing them in the well deck under because we've got the cratch cover. She's eating the wag out of the bag now.
Yeah, that.
Oi! You don't like that stuff. If you're eating it, you're in trouble. You haven't even. Oh, you are in trouble. You are.
You couldn't beg her to eat that.
She's hungry. It's at lunchtime. Do you hear me? If you're going to eat it, you can. I will do it now while I've got enough time to transfer it over. Anyway, back to these. So these are my they're tumbling toms. So they do well in pots because they don't grow very tall. So I'm very pleased with them. I hope that come May I'll put them out on the roof and hopefully the weather won't be too bad for them. But the strawberries aren't. I might have to buy a strawberry plant from the garden centre when I get to a garden centre. Don't know. Anyone got any ideas as to what I can grow on the roof? The problem I have is I'm the only person on this boat that eats vegetables or fruit. So whatever I grow, I'm the only one that can eat it. So I can't grow too much. But if anyone's got any ideas of what grows well on narrowboat roofs, in pots and pots only, leave them in the comments below and I'll have a go at them because I like the idea of doing that. I used to do that in my old house. Anyway, that's the green fingered bit over with.
And the best bit about being moored up next to some sheep? Watching the lambs. So funny just watching them playing in the field.
Now you can probably just about see, right by the fence there, you can see 2 geese just making their way down. There you go, that one's just flown over into the water. The other one's just walking down. And this is our nesting geese. So I'll show you in a little bit how close to the boat they are. There's one of them. There seems to be, we seem to think, sorry if there's any reflection from the window. What they did just now, they just went down slightly and then they've come back again. So you can just see down there, the other one just getting onto the nest. So there is one of the geese just here. He's about to sit down on the nest. The other goose is just here, keeping a little bit of a lookout. What they do is every day they go down through the sheep field down to there. They get a little bit of water, some water down there they can get. So they get a little bit of water, and then they walk all the way back down along the fence before taking their turns on the nest. And then this one will sit down on the nest, and then while that one's like guarding the nest, this one will then go along the boats this evening trying to get some food. So we'll be feeding it a little bit later. I mean, what a great background as well. You see there the sky in the background, looks beautiful today. So we have one goose standing, one goose laying. We just need 5 more laying, and we're on our way to Christmas. So I've just come down to have a little check on our goose. So I noticed on my walk, one of the geese, there's several along here, and one of them has had their babies. They have got like 5 little chicks. So I don't call them chicks, goslings, isn't it? 5 Ryans. So just down the way, they've got 5 Ryans. Just come to see if I could be lucky enough to see the hatching at any point. So every time I come out now, I'm going to just come down and film just in case I can catch it.
So here we are moored at Grafton Regis. We've been here now for about 4 or 5 nights. Time stops meaning anything on a boat. We can't remember how many nights we spent here, but it's been lovely. But we're now going to head off. It's a very short journey in terms of distance, but time-wise, it could take us a little bit longer than we expected. We're going to go down the canal, stop at the services as always, and then we've got 5 locks, stoke locks, the bottom locks, and then we're going to moor in the long pound where we moored last time. Really looking forward to this one. Yeah, so join us for the cruise today.
Right, it's
Morning.
Tuesday morning. Is it Tuesday morning?
Yes, Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning, and we're just about to set off from Regis.
Regis! Oh, what a shot! What a goal!
And we are going to
Stokebruerne.
Stokebruerne.
Really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it'll be cold. This has been amazing, this spot. It's proper in the middle of the countryside. You just see so much wildlife around us. It's been wonderful for that. But it'll be quite nice as well to go somewhere where there are the odd pub and shop and pub.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just a change. It's different.
Yeah.
But this has been beautiful.
Okay.
I've seen some stunning sunsets and sunrises. Here, lovely.
And when we set off, we're just going to throw some Rice Krispies for our mother goose. She still hasn't had any of her goslings, any of her Ryans. But like I said the other day, someone just down the way has, so I've been watching it really closely, but yeah, no joy. So
we haven't seen any baby. You've seen one set of ducklings, haven't you, when you were cycling?
yeah, and a set of goslings yesterday.
Yeah, and I've not seen any.
So we're all set.
We
Gonna
are.
go off.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this. We've been here about 4 or 5 days. We can't tell. We don't know. We
And
should
it-
make a note of it, but we don't.
And it's supposed to be a beautiful day. It's supposed to be like 18 degrees and sunny.
So it's chilly this morning. It's a chilly start because we had clear skies. Yeah. It's a squeak. The washing machine's
Washing
kicked
machine,
in.
yeah.
I have to tighten that now.
Right. See you later.
Bye.
Used to be such a simple job, just collect up the nets. Now, I have to fight a puppy for them. Let's go. Something that we have noticed, when you're somewhere for a while, you get quite a big build-up of like reeds and things. So when you first move away, you have to move away quite slowly, so it doesn't catch in the propeller. I'll just show you what I mean. Down here, all of this, it's just built up over that little bit of time while we've been there. And again, if we go out too quickly, which we've done in the past, just not knowing, all that gets caught up in the prop. We have to go back down and try and clean it all out. So we're just leaving Grafton Regis, Cyril to his friends.
Clean up on for Regis. Oh, what a goal!
It's been lovely though, isn't it, son?
It's been really lovely. Really beautiful spot.
Yeah, we've really liked it.
So peaceful.
Yeah, and so like nature, we've seen rabbits and sheep and cows.
Saw a hare?
Saw a hare, yeah. I've never seen one of them, I don't think I have.
No, we had to check to see whether it was a hare or a rabbit, but it was definitely a hare.
Yeah, it didn't look very well, so I gave it a bit of hair restorer. We're off to Stokebruerne, one of the nicer spots to pull up because everything, the whole of Stokebruerne is centred around the canal, so the pubs and restaurants and all that kind of thing, as you saw before if you've watched our old vlogs. So we've got 5 locks to do.
Going up. Ooh.
I don't know which one's which. Is that the one where you have the two paddles you have to do first?
Ground paddle first, then gate paddle.
Yeah, they're a pain.
Is that, yeah, just they're all so different though. So you think you've nailed it, and you're not being thrown about and everything, and then another lock, you'll do exactly the same thing, and it's completely different.
Yeah, I just want as well. We open one gate. I just want it to not open the other gate. That's my aim for today. 5 locks where I open one gate, and when I close that gate, the other one doesn't open. So I have to keep walking round pointlessly to do the gates. So watch out for that today. Hopefully that's going to happen. But as you can see by our faces, the sun is shining on them.
Oh, it's lovely. It won't be long before we'll be able to take our coats off. Rubbish for the bins. Ugh. Stokebruerne, 7 locks. It has a 17-metre rise over the 7 locks. We're doing 5 today, but this is bottom lock number 20. while we were coming out of the bottom lock, the CRT lock keeper came down and said there's so much water at the top to wait for some boats to come down, which we did, and they've just come back. Now Tony's just chatting to the lock keeper about the best way to do these locks, about which ones to open when, how long to wait. So that's kind of cool. It's really interesting to get it from the horse's mouth, if you like. So back in the day, to help manage the water on the Stokebruerne flight, they used to use the pump house, but also these side ponds. But now the side ponds have been turned into like little mini nature reserves because they're not needed anymore. These heavy old gates.
Yeah, the locks here, they were bad last time. This time they're even worse. They basically just fixed the top lock too well, so it doesn't let any water through, and these ones leak like anything. Apparently there's a bit of soft wood on all of them that's kind of just gradually eroded away, so now they all leak like anything. The one we was in just now, the water was coming in quickly, it was coming out, so you had to go and try and block up the holes so we could just get enough water out to open the gates. But it's a beautiful day, honestly. What a day to be alive. There's Son on the boat, easy life for her. I'm doing all the work. I'm not really, because behind me there's the blokes from CRT are doing everything. Explaining how to do locks for me, doing locks. I'm just having a stroll in the sunshine. Lovely. Stroll on. So it's done fantastic, Martin. Just gone through all the locks with us, 5 locks, no time at all, smooth as anything. So if you do see him on this, say hello from us. Hold on. So have you got keys, son?
Yes, I have a key.
Because that's very important.
I'm not stupid enough to go for a car without a car key.
Whatever.
Although my older hot wiring skills need to come into play.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, it's not just me. Sonia's going off to pick up the car. Sonia's just off to knock for her mates, see if they want to come out and play on their bikes. And she's left Willow to moan, because if one of us isn't in, she moans at first. She soon forgets. 2 minutes time, she'll just be all right again. And this way we've moored up. And you can see just the church up there, just down from Stokebruerne itself. Right, here we are, Stokebruerne. We've just gone for a walk with the dog. Lovely place. We're going to stay here for probably about, I don't know.
Maybe a week.
Yeah, maybe a week, who knows. But definitely at least a good few days here.
Yeah, it's nice, it really is nice.
So as always, thanks for staying with us all the way through to the end.
Well, thank you to everyone who watches, subscribes, likes and comments. We love getting your comments. They're either very useful, very supportive, and we love replying to them, so keep them coming.
So see you next Friday or next Tuesday.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks again for watching this week's vlog. If you click the box on the left, you get taken to some random YouTube recommendation video. If you click the box on the right, you go to our playlist of all our vlogs in order. And if you click the circle, you get to subscribe to our channel. And remember, that is completely free.